Okay, are you the kind of person who feels like stuck in life at times? Maybe you're stuck right now in a certain situation that you don't want to be in, or you just feel like you're in a rut, or just like, I don't know, you just are walking around telling all your friends and family that you're stuck. Is that you? Okay, I have a single tool to share with you that if you understand the concept of this tool, you will literally never be stuck again. Like, bye-bye, stuck. Okay? You're never going to be stuck again if you understand this concept that I'm about to teach you right now. So this is called the accountability ladder. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before. I did not invent this tool. I learned this like over 20 years ago when I was working in corporate America at Bath & Body Works. I was a retail manager, loved it. Okay, so I'm going to draw it for you. Okay, so imagine like you have a ladder like this. Okay, down here, blame others. Oops, make excuses. I can't. And wait and hope. Okay. This is the bottom half of the ladder. At the very base of this is unaware or unconscious. How do you spell that? Okay. This side of the ladder is when you feel powerless. Okay. And like a victim. On the top half of the ladder is acknowledge reality. Own it. Find solutions. Make it happen. Okay. The top half of this ladder is where you become powerful instead of powerless, and you become accountable instead of a victim of your life. Okay. So this is the accountability ladder. Okay. And again, I don't know who invented this tool. It wasn't me, but I love this. Like I said, I learned this over 20 years ago, and I have just ingrained this into every fiber of my being, and it has just become the way that I think through like making decisions in my life, taking ownership of my life, finding freedom in my life, inner peace, happiness, joy, purpose, all of those amazing things that we're here, you know, having the human experience and things that we're meant to enjoy in this lifetime. This has become my foundation and like my number one tool to help me be a powerful and accountable person in my life. Okay. The goal is you want to primarily live on the top half of this accountability ladder. Now, anybody who says I'm stuck, they are here. They are on the powerless and victim side of the accountability ladder. Okay. So people who say, and you know, ask yourself, are you saying these things to yourself right now? People who identify themselves in a stuck situation, or they say they're in a rut. Okay. Be aware of the way that you talk to yourself. So I bet you're saying things like, it's my boss's fault that I can't go on vacation because he won't approve my time off. it's my ex-husband's fault that I can't blah, blah, blah. It's the economy's fault. It's the president's fault. It's COVID's fault. It's whatever. Okay. So blaming others, very victim mentality, powerless place to be. If you're blaming somebody else, you're a powerless victim. Okay. Making excuses. Oh, I can't create the dream business of my life because whatever, fill in the blank. I can't do it because I don't have time. Okay. Usually excuses are like, no time, no money, no support. Okay. Like maybe you don't have a spouse that's very supportive of you and you're using that as an excuse. That's also tied into blame. You see, a lot of these things kind of all can tie in together. And when you're using excuses, those are the things that you say, I can't do this because I have no money, no time, no support. I'm not smart enough. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have a million subscribers like all the famous people do. I don't have this. I don't have that. Like enough. Okay. You are living on the powerless victim side of the accountability ladder. Like it's just the truth. Okay. So let me get like another color here. Okay. Maybe that'll help you see better. This is the shitty side of the ladder to be on. This is the awesome sauce side of the ladder that you want to be on. Okay. So wait and hope. You know, okay. So again, the bottom half of the ladder is you're blaming others, you're making excuses, you're saying, I can't, you're telling yourself, I can't for whatever reason you're making up, whatever excuse or whatever blame, or you're just waiting and hoping. A lot of people will just sit and like, what does waiting and hoping look like? It looks like overwhelm. It looks like indecision. And it looks like inaction. Okay. So you're just kind of sitting along, waiting and hoping that something magical is just going to fall in your lap and solve your problem for you. You're just waiting and hoping that, you know, magically it's just going to happen overnight. And people sit and wait and hope. Like I know people, I actually have friends in my real life that have been working a job for 10 years or longer, and they hate it. And they really want to be an entrepreneur. They really want to be doing their own thing, but here it is 10 years later and they're still here. They're still in waiting and hoping like they're just going to magically wake up and be an entrepreneur one day. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. Okay. Because you're being a powerless victim. You are on the side of the, you are on the shitty side of the accountability ladder. You're not being accountable. Like you're not taking accountability for your life. If that's hard for you to hear, sorry, maybe this was like the tough love wake up call that you needed. Like I could just like shake everybody by the shoulders and be like, take accountability for your life. It's like the key to the ultimate freedom. Well, that's why I'm making this video. Okay. So now if you're like having an aha moment here, like, oh shit, I am on the victim side of the accountability ladder. How can I get out of this? This is what I'm talking about. Once you are aware of where you are, now you can start climbing the ladder to the powerful and accountable side. So, and the way it works is you go up the ladder like in order. Okay. So you start by acknowledging reality. Okay. Acknowledge reality. Like just understand what your situation is. Okay. This is reality. And make sure that you're not blowing it out of proportion. Like look at reality the way it is, not the story that you're making up about it. Okay. Because there is a difference. So, and what do I mean by that? Like, so for a story, let's say you're telling yourself, well, I can't do it because I have no time. I literally have no time. I work a 9 to 5. Okay. Well, yes, your reality may be you work 9 to 5. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you can't do something. Like that's the story that you're telling yourself. Okay. Like you're letting it be an excuse and using that as a fact when it's just like, no, it's just situation. Okay, you work a 9 to 5. Cool. What are you going to do about it? Okay, own it. All right. I work a 9 to 5 and I'm not going to let that stop me. Okay, I'm going to own this 9 to 5 and I'm going to make my dream reality come true despite that. Okay. An example of how I've done this in my own journey, okay, is that I have turned instead of like playing the I'm a single mom, I can't, whatever card, I am like, I'm going to turn being a single mom into my superpower. Okay. So I acknowledged reality. I am a single mom with sole custody 24/7. Like that is my reality. And I am going to build a business because I can. Okay. I choose, I make a decision, opposite of indecision down here on the shitty side of the ladder. Okay. I'm going to make a decision that I am going to start another business because this is not my first time being an entrepreneur. I've done it once, I've done it twice, I've done it 3 times, 3 or 4, done it a bunch of times. I can do it again. There's no reason why I can't. And I'm not going to let my reality of being a single mom with sole custody, I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to use the excuse of I don't have time. I will make time. Okay. I will make the priority. So that's an example of owning it. Okay. Find solutions. Stop fighting for all of your limitations and start searching for the solution. Stop telling yourself, I can't, and say, how can I? How can I do this? Okay, that's a good question to ask yourself. How can I? Okay, because when you stop saying I can't and you replace that with how can I, that automatically like switches your brain into like searching for solutions. Okay. Then you're going to start finding ways that you can. And then you make it happen. Okay. So finding solutions, using my single mom example while building a business. Like you guys, like I basically built a business during my toddler's naps. Okay. So if I can do that, you can do it. Because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just about how you prioritize your time and what you do with it. But the foundation is it starts with where you are on the accountability ladder. Like you have to be on the top half. Okay. You need to be a powerful and accountable person if you want to make the shit happen in your life that you say you want to happen. Otherwise, you're going to spend your life on the powerless victim side of the ladder, and you're never going to step into your full potential. You're never going to make your dreams a reality. You're never going to like really feel satisfied or like you're living into your purpose, because people who hang out here, they never step into their full potential. They never live out their purpose, and they never really feel really satisfied and joyful with their lives. Like they just don't. Okay. So I went off on a tangent, but going back to, so finding solutions, I was saying, okay, I made the decision. I'm not gonna let this challenging situation, my reality of being a single mom 24/7, I'm not gonna let that stop me from doing the things I want to do. And so I found solutions. Okay. I started waking up 2 hours earlier than my daughter so that I had time. I had 2 hours every single morning to put on my own oxygen mask before I had to take care of her. Okay. And I developed a really powerful morning routine. I started getting work done in the morning. I started reading. Like that's a whole different, I could go off on that forever, but like I found solutions. I didn't let that stop me. Okay. That's just one example, and then I made it happen. Like I made a bunch of decisions. I chose new behaviors. I created new habits, and I made it happen. Okay. Because I decided to be a powerful and accountable person, because I learned this tool 20 years ago. And like I said, this has been literally the number one thing that I have just like embodied and embraced in my lifetime. Like it's literally just the way that I think through problems, that I don't identify like ever as a person who is stuck. I don't say that. I don't say I'm stuck. I don't say I'm in a rut. I took that like language out of my vocabulary. And if I do say it, I'm able to catch myself quickly and be like, oh, I'm on the wrong side of the ladder. Okay. So now a little side note, like it's normal to like, fluctuate between the two. Okay. But the thing is, you have to have awareness. The people who live here like all the time, they are unaware or unconscious. Like they might not even realize that they are a victim, that they're playing the victim of their life. They might not even realize it, which they're like at ground zero here. Okay. So step one is to have awareness. Like, where are you on this ladder? If you are saying that you are stuck right now, ask yourself, what are the things that I'm telling myself every day? What's that dialogue like repeating in my head? I bet you it falls into one of these 4 categories. I bet you $100 on it, because you know why? There's no way it falls into this, because if it fell into one of these categories on the top half of the ladder, you wouldn't be stuck. You would be making the shit happen. Okay. So that's the accountability ladder. I hope that was helpful. Identify where you are and, make a choice. Do you want to be a powerless victim, or do you want to be super powerful and accountable for your life and actually live the life that you really want to live, actually have the joy that you want to have, actually step into the best version of yourself, and actually feel like you are living your life on purpose by your own design, not by default. All right. Have a good one. Bye.